Hey everyone, this is Felix from To Felix with Love, and today we are here for the I Am Awards pre-brunch celebration hosted by Benjamin Carlton. I'm here today with
Remmington Belford.
So what brings you here today?
I definitely want to support any Black queer-led organization. I think it's important that we come out for community.
Tell me a little bit about what you've done on your path to celebrate or recognize the community.
So I am the vice president of the nation's only Black queer scholarship foundation for Black queer men. And one of the things that are most important to me is uplifting the youth, cultivating spaces for them, and providing opportunities for them. And that's just one of the things. And I think we have to be engaged on multifaceted levels when you talk about community, because community is not just Black and queer. Community is also Black. Community is also queer. Community is also non-traditional experiences. And so for me, it's just engaging every way that I can in the most authentic way that I can.
I love to hear that. So in regards to the communities you just mentioned, I identify as Black first and gay second, and any other identifiers that I use, because I think it's important for us to first connect with our Blackness, because Black culture has shaped us, and anything else comes after that. How do you feel about that?
I think it's relative. I think each individual person, based on their experiences, should be able to define how they're defined, right? I think it's also important to acknowledge that different people have different experiences, and the way in which they identify may not align with how you identify or what things that you deem important. I personally, identify as a Black queer man in synchronicity. I believe that the queer experience is primary, and I believe my Black experience is primary. And I wouldn't discredit either to amplify the other. I think that it's just important that each individual, like I said earlier, is allowed to define their experiences for themselves.
Totally understand that. So one thing that's really important to me with this platform, I use an image of myself at 2 years old, because this is a part of not only healing, but nurturing for myself and my journey. The biggest thing for me is I try to do something that will make my little Felix proud. Is there something that you've done throughout your path that would make your little one proud inside?
I think it just would have to be showing up authentically. I think one of the biggest struggles that we have is how to stand on our own 2 feet, so to speak, and not be guided or swayed by different people's opinions, different people's experiences, different people's advice. And so I would say that being able to stand on my own 2 feet, identify who I am and how I show up in the world unapologetically and authentically, I think that's the most important thing that my younger self would be grateful for.
Love to hear that. I thank you so much for taking time to talk to me today.